Hey, so this is my braid pattern. I had 15 braids in the front that joined into 7 braids in the back. And I rodded the hair on the blue and the orange rods, really tightly wound coils. And this is what each strand of Marley hair looked like. And I'm going to unravel it just so you can see the kind of curls that wrapping them one strand of hair per rod and wrapping them really tight will give you. You'll end up with really nice, bouncy, coily curls, like so. Look at that. It's all bouncy and cute. Okay, I always trim off the little scraggly pieces on the end, because Marley hair is supposed to mimic kinky textured hair, so I always cut that off. Okay, and this is a second one, just so you can see how I unravel it. I try not to disturb the curl pattern as I unravel it from the rod. And this is what it looks like. Nice. This is all of the hair that I put in. And let's get started. Okay, so we got all of the back done and we're moving up onto each side. And for the middle back and the sides, I actually do my knots a little bit differently. I try to reinforce them to keep the hair from slipping out and having to fix it and readjust my knots every day. So you're going to see me feed the hair through the loop once, and then I twist the loop and feed the hair through again, and then knot it. And that gives me just a little bit more reinforcement of the knot, keeps the hair in place and keeps it from slipping out or any of that jazz. I also try to stagger the hair as I install it. I try not to line the hair up one right on top of the other to give it enough room to expand as the curls start to separate. And again, I'm doubling my knot here as well. I don't do this technique when I get close to my edges because you got to protect those edges, girl. So let's skip on through this and get to the good part. Hey, so I am just about done. I have 2 more pieces of hair to install, and I wanted to show you guys what I did for the middle part and how I put that section in differently than the rest. I essentially did what's called the knotless technique, which really isn't knotless. It just you manipulate the hair to cover the knot that you normally see when you install crochet hair. So if you can see in the middle part right there how you really can't see the knots because I did the knotless technique. So for these last 2 pieces, I wanted to show you guys how I did that. Okay, so here is the one section of Marley hair. This is my loop right here. This is where you would normally roll it, but instead I take 1/2 and I split that onto 2 rods. And I do that because when you loop the hair through, so that you only pull 1/2 of the other side through, I didn't really want to disturb the curl pattern too much, so I just set it on its own rod so it would have its own curl pattern. Okay, so let's go put this in. Okay, so we go close, and at this point is where I'm going to leave. This piece is not going to go through the loop. So I'm going to put that aside, grab my other 2 pieces, here's my loop, here's my 2 pieces, here's my extra piece. So I'm going to feed these 2 pieces through the loop. Pull that. There's the knot, but you have this piece to lay over the knot so you do not see it. Okay. Now let's do our last one. And see, this is what it looks like set on both rods. And I will be cutting this hair. This is a little bit too much hair for me. It feels like I got a scarf on. So I'm going to be trimming this down, shaping it a little bit over the next few days as it expands a little bit. It does swell. And as the curls start to separate. Okay, here's the last one. Trim that off a little bit. All right. We are done. Thank God. And yeah, I'm trimming this. This is a lot. I gotta dig this up some. This is too much. And all I'm doing is just grabbing chunks and twisting and cutting at an angle. This is entirely too much here. Okay, I'm not cutting no more. All right, y'all, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.